Hello human and hello everyone. In this video I am going to tell you that what is in my first step of consciousness and what have been in my memory. What are the things and what are the things I am gone through my life. Uh, so don't skip the video till end. If you want to need how this Madan Karumbasalam's life has been takes twists and turns from the childhood. What is the memories I have been? I am going to tell you. This is not about the secrets or nothing like that. This is just making a way of document because no one will live forever. Living a life is simple, but how the life gives a twist and turns, that's different. That making a document on those things is too hype. I like it and I want to make it. One and another, we have not to explain these things to one and to everybody. Make a simple video and make a document. You can make easily understand about my life and about me. This is what I'm going to. This is what I'm getting in my mind. Is that any flaw or anything you feel creepy or slightly overwhelmed? Comment what you been in your mind. I'm not a well-being storyteller. I'm first of all telling you that I'm just documenting what are in my memories. I'm just shuffling those things around. If
First of all, I have been born in Kodumudi in 93. Yeah, in my mother's place. That time I don't know when that is the place I born, and I have been brought up in both Kodumudi and Pettavai. Pettavai is in Trichy, my father's village. It's father's town. I have gone schooling on both the areas. I have been preschooling in both in Kodumudi and preschooling both in Pettavai. Both I have been remembering, and I have photos too. If possible means I can share the photos too. And thereafter my father has been making his business as a rice merchant to yarn merchant. He's basically he is a rice merchant. Thereafter, once I have been brought up, he changed his business and moved back to Erode. There I have been schooling for KG standards, LKG and UKGs. That there I have been through Bharati Vidya Bhavan, BVB. Yeah, in Erode. It's been 2 years, but only 6 months I am a day scholar. 1.5 years in LKG itself I've been in hostel. The only small child given to the hostel in that school. I remembering those days still now. It's been good enough for me. Remembering that headmaster ma'am. Till the date I am remembering that headmaster ma'am. I didn't know her name till now because I've not mentioned any of those things. But thereafter, I have been some school functions, those and having a picture of that, and I have been through it, BVB Bharati Vidya Bhavan, and thereafter the hostel days over, and my father shifted to Dharapuram. There is there he makes me in a Vishnu Lakshmi school, transferred to Vishnu Lakshmi school, and there have been first and second standard. That school is in Udumalapete. Still now I am remembering that school and the atmosphere of the school of Vishnu Lakshmi. That school has been a open area, open landscape. There is no industries or nothing around the school. It's far from Dharapuram. It's I think so. It's 6 to 7 kilometers from the towns of Dharapuram, and there I am still remembering that there are the fields outside the school. When I go and என்னப்பா தோன்றதுக்கு என்னப்பா சொல்லுவாங்க டக்குன்னு வரமாட்டேங்க பாருப்பா இங்கிலீஷ் இப்படி பேசினா இப்படி வரும் சரி ஓகே கூல் டவுன் ஐ எம் ஜஸ்ட் டிக்கிங் சம் சாயில் அண்ட் ஐ வில் கெட் சம் worms, that earthworms. I am still remembering those days, and it's very close to my heart, the playing with that earthworms and making that cool air. In Tamil they call that cool air as peikathu, but I like that peikathu. It's very cool and breezy. In that school I got bitten. செம்ம அடி வாங்கினாப்பா எங்கள் அப்பாட்ட முதல் அடி. என்ன ஒரு கெட்ட வார்த்தை பேசினேன், போடாங்கு அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு ஐ ஸ்டார்ட் அ பேட் வேர்ட் that like போடாங்கு and got beaten up. Still I am remembering. And thereafter I have my brother Thillainathan has been through that school. It's a lot, but he is not open up to the climate. In that school I have been, in that Vishnu Lakshmi I have been participated to find, still remembering through seeing that photos. Karate classes, yoga classes there have been, swimming classes too. These are those Vishnu Lakshmi school memories. And thereafter my father needed to be in a sports person, and he decided to make me a school of Chinese coaching center called Sindhu school. It's in Dharapuram too. I have been through that school 3rd standard to 5th standard, 3 years. And in that school there are more boys, very less girls are there. I'm still remembering. But in that school I got a friend named Sudha. That girl, I'm still remembering her. If you watching this video in anywhere else, contact me or comment me below this video. That girl is a doctor's daughter. That's Sudha. She is a cute girl. I'm still remembering that. And it in my memories. It's all in my conscious. My first movie in my consciousness is Basha. I think so. I'm just 11 month kid, but I still hear those claps around me. It's some other theatre in Tiruchi. My mother and father brought that to me with a child, born baby, 11 years old boy, 11-month old boy. I'm still remembering that movie Basha, all time favorite. This is the first movie I got been. Thereafter the first movie with my family, with my consciousness, I'm gone to the theatre is Padayappa in 2000 with a 6 when I was 6 years old. 6 year old I watched the movie with my family, father, mother and my brother in Dharapuram, Kavita Arthalaya theatre, some Pushpa theatre I think so, there Dharapuram. Thereafter some zigzags and not the editing is done properly, you cool. Thereafter I have finished the schooling in Sindhu, but from when I was first and second year I have been in tuition to my neighbor sisters. They are one of my all time favorite sisters, because they so cared of me, mother, so cared to my family. I remembering all time Kausika, Bharadika and Priyaka. Both 3 sisters are my all time favorite sisters. Because when I was from 1st standard to 5th standard, I have been brought up in their home more than not only to tuition. They are like a family to me, to my family too. Kausika, she is strict and she is cool. Bharadika, she is fun and caring. Priyaka, too, always fun and interesting, do some interesting things. I'm remembering one thing, when I was 4th or 5th standard I think so, I have been my mother got some medical issues and she has been admitted in Trichy. There is a Christian hospital, there she has been admitted. And when we are going to see her, I'm with that sister only. I'm still remembering how bad I am, or how I am not like that. To seeing my mom, she took care of me for that several days. In that time I first tasting outside biryani, chicken biryani, that leg piece, in that time only. First time I'm remembering, still now the taste has been in my mind, the bite has been Priyaka and I first she got, and with my dad, yeah, dad has been comes last, but that scenario has been in my mind all time. Why I don't know, but it's in my mind. Thereafter I have been through several. When I am going to hear my grandfather means my mom's dad, he is very good guy, very good, and he is the only person I am seeing from my childhood in my mom's family, because my father not at all interested in my mom's family, some other fact family issues fights going on, that's all. But I remembering my grandfather, his name is Ponnichami. Yeah, he trained me to drive cycle. He trained me, still remembering. He bought me a cycle with side 2 stands 2. It's all very funny. Thereafter I slowly trained to drive cycle. When I fell down, I passed the cycle test. Yes, my grandfather bought me that ring murukku. You know that ring murukku, 90s kids all know ring murukku. We can hold those ring murukku on our hand and we will eat it this like. That is too funny. That grandfather has been through my those days. Once I have been in 5th standard, he is in the deathbed, and that time we are still remembering. Go and see in Tirupur. My father's business has been changing to Tirupur, to the young merchants gathering. That time I am going to saw my grandfather in the deathbed. She is not at all even speaking less words, but all the family members are happy, all my mother's families are happy. I didn't think so, why he is in deathbed, but they all are funny talks, and what is this thing happening, I don't know. I have sorrow and sadness in that time. After watching this type of scenarios, what is the thing going on, I am still remembering those days. And that time also I first tasted the Tirupur biryani. First it's called Babu biryani, I think so. It's in 2000 time period. My dad bought me to that food biryani. That is only remembering things. More things are there. I'm just getting what is my mind. I'm getting my life reaction. And my days in Pettavaithalai, my father's hometown. Pettavaithalai has been, there are a big river Kaveri and a small Vaikal. There Uyikundan near Kulithalai. It's a backwater, and there is a well in our home too. That well has been, I never seen it drained. From my conscious, it never drained. In our house, that well has never drained. That I am remembering all time. I do more like my dad and my Chitapa, Salam Chitapa. He carried me, and he can be escape from my dad from getting beaten, scolded. He carried me those days. Once I am feeling that it's around 3 years or 3.5 years, I fell down in some slab, somewhere 2.5 meters, and I fell down. Head has been simply broken off that time. Simply, I'm just remembering all those, just playing with kids. All those memories are there. And first biryani, I told you know in Trichy, not that first biryani. Before that, I'm in 5.5 years, think so. My uncle's marriage, Karivirthu, they will say in Tamil. After marriage, getting married, in that Karivirthu, I tasted a biryani. It's marriage biryani or Karivirthu biryani. It's my first biryani. Before that, my mom is veg, and I too been in veg, I think so. Why I'm making this video is, I want to remember if I got any memories or missed off or pissed off. I not wanted to be. I wanted to be remembering me. What are the things in my childhood? I want to remember it, and I wanted to resemble or recreate it. I need it. Thereafter 2000 has been gone through. In that short part of time, I still remembering before 2000 coming, my grandmother means my father's mom, her name is Rajama. She told me, world is going to end, Madan, so be careful, world is going to end, 2000 is coming. I'm still remembering it. But she is a spiritual guide. She is a well-being in spirituality. She is always holding Swami Saranamayappa. That Saranam will goes in her voices and words. I'm still remembering her, Rajama. Thereafter 2000 passed out. After 2000 going on, I have been changed places from Darabaram to Tirupur. There I'm so in search of school. I need to pass an entrance for 6th standard. There has been an entrance for 6th standard that time period. I have been written in 3 schools for the entrance. One is Bishop Ubara Swami. Second thing is Vikas Vidyalaya. First time it is an interesting thing. When I'm written the test, entrance test for in Bishop Ubara Swami, more people are writing for those because the fees is very less and it's a government aided school. More people, as Sri Shakti Theatre owner, you know that Sri Shakti Theatre in Tirupur, that owner Shaktivel, he is former alumni of Bishop Babar Swami. My brother also in a bishop, but my bad luck or what? Not so bad luck. I'm not in that school because I failed to write. There are two. I just explain what the thing gone on that time. Entrance exam, Bishop School, call ticket given. Exam has been started. It's around 9:30, 9:45. The exam will be over on 11:50 or 12:15. That time period like that. So 3 hours of time, 3 or 2.5 hours time. 1:15 for one subject, 1:15 for another subject. But I don't know that 1:15, 1 hour 15 minutes time period. I don't know. It's all about 50 marks. 50 marks, 50 marks. Both say what are those 2 papers are maths and maths and science. I think so. Yeah, maths and science. These are the 2 papers. Yeah, maths and English or maths and science. Those 2 papers. I slowly written maths 2 hours and completed all the questions sincerely and properly. I written it slowly and I delivered. After completing, all are returning. I don't know why those girls are returning. I'm the first, I think so. Thereafter I checked it. There is another question paper, but I have been slept in the exam hall itself for an entrance exam. Thereafter I seeing, oh, there is a science paper too. Come on, Bhaiya, get it. It's around the time period 11:50. It's more than that because I have been slept in exam hall half an hour more. Oh, what is going on? My father is outside. He scolded me. What is the thing going on? Oh, I want to pass this exam. Straightly taking off and taking just 2 marks question. There are all off. Supervisor come. Time off. All get out. What this thing going on? It still remembering me. It's too. Moment. It's very thrilled moment. And out of exam hall, I'm going to, how can I handle my father's face? There he take me, did you do the exams proper and well and good? I'm saying yes, good, yes, superb. But I know I'm not even written a paper too in the 2 subject. I have to just there is a 10-day time period of result, and my father has been waiting for that result. The result has been out. All those some of students has been passed out in 17 or 20 marks itself pass, but I got 52 marks. Even though pass, I got 50 out of 50 in maths, but 50 out of 2 in science. Total drastic out. How can it happen? Because I told you, I slowly written, I got all marks, I passed, but in a maths paper I drained off, in science paper I drained off. Oh God. There I been next to Vikas Vidyalaya, I there written those papers and I passed the entrance, but I'm not interested to join that school because I don't know, I don't like that school. I think so. My father asking, did you join the school? No, I'm not going to join the school this far away. No. Thereafter simply roaming with my dad in the car. There is a school, AVP Trust. I just saw like that, and my dad getting to that school. their first teacher I met is Tanapakyam teacher. Still I am remembering. She conducted me the entrance. There are four subjects and 25 marks. That 4 subjects I evenly passed, and it's around 2 hours, or they give me 2.5 hours of time, and I passed out and make a seat. This is I am remembering still. It's a time period 2003 or 4, think so. Yeah, 2003-4. In that time period, I've been in 6th standard. 2003, I think it's 2003 or 2. Okay, anywhere it else. Thereafter, I'm getting into the new school, new town. The changes in just 10 years of my life, 93 to 1994 to 2003, just in 10 years, drastic change in a childhood period. I have been in a hostel in KG standards itself for 1.5 years. I'm remembering those foods, place, school students, earthworms, playgrounds, teachers, all those. Still I am remembering. That's 2 goosebumps for me. If anybody still remembering your school days and your KG standards means, please comment this in before the video. Thereafter, this is okay for this video. If possible, I will meet you in part 2 video. After 2004, it's a totally drastic change in my life. It put my life seesaw. From that 10 years in this video I have been shown through now. It's a smooth life for a small boy. His father is taking care of her, his mother is taking care of that small boy. Her brother, Tillai. He's I still remember my brother. He is too chubby. I will make this his cheeks and play all time. I am still remembering it. Okay, this first video will be a good video, and if you need to know more about what is the things gone around after 2004, comment me. I will make you the next video. Not to I will definitely make, because I want to make a document for myself. Bye. Stay tuned.